I felt something brush my hair and I turned around and there was no one there. Woolworths at the airport is finally open again. I woke up and there was no power. These people are wasting my time. My worst nightmare is to relive that again. Hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. 3 seconds later, I'm being shoved. Good morning guys. I know I look like I just woke up, but I swear I've already had a shower. I'm currently laying down my edges because I do have to go to work today, but it is 9 a.m. Sunday morning. This weekend I haven't really done anything very interesting. Yesterday I cleaned all day. I did a workout in the morning and I cleaned. That was it. And then I watched some TV the rest of the day. Today I am flying. Like I said, it's 9 o'clock right now. I have to be leaving here 20 past 10. It's pretty cold this morning, so I just put on like pajamas again after I showered. And then I'm gonna like put my face on, do my hair and stuff, and then I'll put my uniform on just before I head out the door. I'm flying 4 legs today. I'm doing a Joburg to Cape Town, Bloemfontein, back to Cape Town, and then Cape Town back to Joburg. I'm pretty sure that that's the flight that I did on Christmas Day when we had a passenger proposal, which was so cool. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out. It was my last Vlogmas upload. It was a lot of fun. This is the beginning of my work week. Even though I'm off tomorrow though, it's just gonna be like a week in my life kind of thing, but tomorrow I'm off. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing assignments. So I know I'm not going to get a decent amount of footage tomorrow or the next day. So I might as well try to get some today. This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come. You guys, Woolworths at the airport is finally open again. Oh my gosh. Yay. Okay, we just landed in Cape Town. It is 2:42. We just landed in Cape Town. It looks beautiful. We came down with 118 passengers. Really no drama at all on this flight. Just waiting for the cleaners to finish up and then we can board and be on our way to Bloemfontein. And we made it to Bloem. We made it to Bloem. It's so dry here. Alrighty guys, we have made it to Cape Town. It seems quite busy here so late at night. It is 7. Hey guys, it is 10 minutes to 11. I've been home since about 10. I just jumped in the shower and got dressed now. I go through these phases of listening to music where I'm obsessed with like the same 3 songs, and it's like so weird, but right now my latest obsession is this one song called At My Worst by Pink Sweats featuring Kalani. I have it on repeat and it's literally so weird. I didn't connect the dots, but the song was the song that I used on my first TikTok. I need somebody who can love me and my first proper TikTok video, not the one I did for my day of doing TikTok things. And it's so good. Like, it's got such a good beat. I was literally cleaning and listening to that song on repeat yesterday. It was so fun. And then I'm also obsessed with What Other People Say by Demi Lovato featuring Sam Fisher. Like, that song is deep, but it is so good. And I remember like a month ago, I was obsessed with Lewis Capaldi and I was listening to Bruises and Before You Go on repeat, just non-stop every day on my way to work, on my way home from work. That's just how I am. But let me know what song you're obsessed with right now, because at some point I'm gonna get sick of these 2 songs and I'm gonna need something else to be obsessed with. So today was an interesting day. It was quite a long day. Like, the crew were all so great. We all got on like a house on fire, and these are people I haven't flown with in like a handful of months at this point, so it was really fun to catch up with them. We had such cute babies on all of our flights today. I've always wondered, right, what do people go to Bloemfontein for? Because it just seems like such a dry place with like nothing going on. My senior was telling me, no, that's probably why. Like, they go there to literally just disconnect from the world and just have peace when they go to Bloemfontein, which makes sense. But also, on our flight coming back from Bloemfontein, we just had like the most good looking guys on board. Like, I know that kind of sounds borderline creepy, I know, but coming back we had like almost 10 guys that were just like so beautiful to look at. So it was so funny. My senior and I turned to each other and we go, That's why people come to Bloemfontein. The guys there are just like very good looking, and I don't know what it is. Like, it must be something in the water there. So overall, the day was good, right? And again, with my luck, everything went well until the end of the last flight. And it wasn't like a delay or anything like that. It was just like an encounter, which was just so random. But I'm so tired at this point that I legit have zero energy to have any sort of altercation. And so we're disembarking. I turn around and I see this other man that looks like a little bit irritated, and he's supposed to be disembarking out the back, but there's like maybe 3 people in front of him, and he's like 6 or 7 rows away from me, and there's about 3 people in front of him to go out the back. And now I'm still facing forward, and I'm still disembarking people that are disembarking out the front of the plane. And I see him, and I see that he's irritated, and I hear him say, "These people are wasting my time." But like, I don't really pay it any attention, and I turn around and I keep disembarking my passengers. Guys, 3 seconds later, I'm being shoved out of the aisle, because I'm literally standing in the aisle. I'm being shoved out of the way, but by the same man, and he walks in front of me. So I turn around and I'm like, "Excuse me, sir." He turns around, and in all seriousness, he goes, "I didn't see you." And then he just carries on walking out, and he just gets off the plane. Like, that was just so bizarre to me. Like, I can't even be upset with him, because it was just like, what? You didn't see me? Really? But I'm sitting in my bed currently because it is the warmest spot in the house right now. But really, all I want to do right now is just go make myself a cup of ginger tea. I made banana muffins yesterday, so I'm gonna have one of those as well, and then I'm gonna watch like an episode of Big Bang Theory or something just to unwind, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So I'll see you all maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I'm currently watching the Billboard Awards, and it's so random. Like, last night I only got to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning because I was busy watching the MTV TV and Movie Awards, the normal movie ones and the unscripted ones, which are new. Apparently this was the first year they did like awards for reality shows. So shows like The Bachelor and Jersey Shore and all of that were like winning awards, which is just beyond me. Right now I'm watching the Billboard Awards, and they're actually not that bad. Like, I really enjoyed Pink's performance, especially how she started performing with her daughter. And who else's performance was really good? 21 Pilots, of course, because I'm a huge fan of them. Alicia Keys was beyond amazing. I can't even, the talent is unreal. But anyway, today I didn't do anything. I didn't even work out. It was amazing, and I'm gonna go back to doing nothing. I literally had a little mini cheese board for myself for dinner because I was still kind of craving cheese, and it was amazing. And for dessert, I am having a white almond magnum. Guys, our pre-flight checks and everything are done, but our 4th crew member couldn't make it, so they had to call someone else out. So now we're waiting for a standby crew member to arrive, and we're not allowed to start boarding passengers until all 4 cabin crew members are on board, and then we'll be able to get on our way. But we're flying to Durban. It is 6:14. We're supposed to be taking off at 6:30, so hopefully we can still make up some time. Hopefully our crew member gets here soon. Still motivated to make sure that we have a good day. And just like that, I'm back home. So much has happened. Yesterday I decided to have a workout round about lunchtime, and when I went to go shower after my super sweaty workout, I realized that there's no water coming out of the shower. They were doing some kind of maintenance work on our pipes in my area, so there wasn't water until the end of the day. So I had to sit there in my sweat and wait for the water to come back, and it only came back around 7 p.m. Then it was only hot enough for me to take a shower around 9. So I was able to finish an assignment while waiting waiting, so that's good, but it just wasn't fun. And then after my shower, when I was getting into bed at about 10 o'clock, the power went out, which is just fantastic. So I had a tough time falling asleep. I was just so worried about whether the electricity was going to be back by the time I woke up, because I had to sign on at 5:30 this morning, and so I knew I had to wake up at 3:30 this morning and all this stuff. And of course, with my luck, I woke up and there was no power, so I had to take a shower in the dark, do my makeup in the dark, all the good stuff, you know. But it was okay. I lit literally all of my candles and they were somewhat helpful, I must say. I flew to Durban this morning, just Durban and back, a nice quick one. It's 20 past 10 in the morning and I'm already done with my day, already back home. Today's flights were a bit busy. I think that's why I didn't vlog much with you guys. I think the last time I spoke to you, we were on the plane and I was telling you that we were waiting for another crew member. Our original crew member that was supposed to fly with us couldn't make it at the very last minute, so they had to call out a standby on our sign-on time at 5:30. So the poor standby lady had to just like rush, and she met us on the plane. 2 pilots and the 3 of us cabin crew that were there went ahead to the aircraft. We all did our pre-flight and security checks on the plane, but we're not allowed to board until all 4 cabin crew members are on the plane. So about 3 minutes after I spoke to you guys, our standby crew member showed up, which was really awesome. She really did her best to get there as soon as possible. So we had to wait a few minutes just for her to do her pre-flight checks on her equipment, and then my senior just quickly briefed her on our day, and then we were able to board. And I think we took off about 15 minutes behind schedule, so not the worst, honestly, and we made up time. I think our flying time was about 48 minutes going and coming back, and our flights were pretty uneventful actually. They were busy, but they weren't eventful. Like, it wasn't like we were having passengers misbehaving or anything like that. Everyone was so lovely. I know I had a meet and assist passenger who was a first-time flyer on our first flight, and I briefed her in Zulu because she couldn't understand English very well. And it was so funny, my crew members afterwards were like, wow, Andy, I don't think I've ever heard you speak another language. But it's fun when I get to make somebody feel comfortable, and when I'm able to communicate with them in a language that they understand and that they feel more comfortable communicating in. But yeah, overall it was such a good day. Honestly, no complaints, no shenanigans, no drama. Just gonna spend the rest of the day literally doing some laundry, taking another shower, making my bed because I didn't get to do that this morning. Just taking it easy the rest of the day. I don't think I'm even gonna work out today. I'm just over it for today, honestly. But yeah, otherwise that has been my Wednesday. It's winter now, but look what flower just bloomed in my garden. A whole beautiful lily. How random is that? Favorite thing to do in winter lately is to just stand outside in the sun and enjoy it, because it is freezing inside. Anyway, good morning guys. I just had my 20 minutes in the sun and I'm already feeling so much better. Now I'm having my coffee as a pre-workout. I was actually so tired when I came home yesterday. I think because I had like 2 hours of sleep. So worried about electricity and first world things. And then this morning I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm on standby from 5 a.m. till 1 p.m. And generally what I do when I'm on standby is I actually wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have a shower. I like have my uniform laid out, everything ready to go just in case I get called out, because it's my worst nightmare. And it has happened a lot to me before. It's my worst nightmare to get called out at sign-on time. Generally, if our sign-on time is, let's say, 5 a.m., then our takeoff time is 6 a.m. So if I get called out at 5 a.m. and I still need to shower and then get dressed and then do all of these other things before I head out the door, then by the time I get to the gate, the passengers are all standing there. And I've had it before where I'm walking past being called out on standby, but obviously the passengers don't know that. They just think I'm late. Anyway, I show up and all the passengers are like sarcastically like clapping their hands and going, finally, thank goodness we can finally make it out of here. My worst nightmare is to relive that again. So usually I wake up at like 4 a.m. I have a shower, I get everything ready so that if I get called out, then it'll only take me about 10 minutes to quickly put on some makeup and put on my uniform and be out the door. That's another 10 minutes driving. So if I get called out at 5 a.m. I should be there by 5:30, which is usually boarding time anyway. I'm just trying to get ahead of the game. At least that's what works for me. I know a lot of my colleagues do the same thing. But anyway, that's just a long-winded way of me saying I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get ready for my standby, and I haven't been called out for standby. At 9 o'clock, rosters did call me just to confirm my duty for tomorrow because I'm flying tomorrow, but I guess that since they called to confirm that means I'm not flying today, or I won't be used today. I have a dentist appointment at 3, nothing special, just a routine cleaning, and then I need to go get some groceries, and I'm thinking I need to go and get earrings because I don't know if you've noticed, I haven't been wearing earrings this week. When I got out the shower last week, I was like wiping my ear, and I didn't really realize it, but one of my earrings flew into the sink drain and down the drain, and that was my last pair of earrings that I had. So now I don't have any work appropriate earrings, and I need them because I don't want this one to stand out. I should just go and get like a handful of studs and just like work appropriate earrings. So yeah, that's the plan. Dentist, earrings, and groceries. I guess I should get on with it.
This week we're in the capital, Pretoria.
Yeah. Oh, you caught me off guard and you took me by surprise. Oh, there's so many things that I wanna do. Do you? Can you visualize? It's hard to say all the things I won't do, but I'm trying.
I've been out for over 3 hours at this point. It's 6 o'clock right now, and I just got back home. I honestly don't know what I spent so much time doing. I kept looking for chicken mince and I couldn't find it anywhere, and eventually I gave up. But while I was at the mall getting earrings at Lovisa, I did just walk around a few of the clothing stores just to see their winter stuff. I didn't buy anything. So I was showing you guys that thing of black studs that I really liked, and those were 160 rand. And then I turned around and the lady that works there showed me their other special, and she was like, you can get 5 of anything on the shelf for 200 rand. So of course I caved and I got 5 of anything. I especially really liked the idea of the black studs, so I got this because it had black studs and also black hoops. I think these are too thick for work, but I think they're gonna look nice for like just like an everyday. I also got these silver studs. They are this like textured silver sort of thing, which is really cool. They're not just the plain silver studs, so I can also wear those to work. They have the little infinity ones, which aren't for work, but they're just for every day. These little, what are these things called? It's like a weird hand. And then I got like some normal silver hoops that are work appropriate. So I got 4 pairs of earrings that are work appropriate, and 1, 2, 3 that are not. This pair of just like special occasion earrings, I thought they were so cute. We have a wedding coming up at the end of the year, so maybe I'll wear those. And then the 5th thing I got was this rose gold necklace. It's one necklace, but it has a star and a moon, and I think that is just so cute, guys. I haven't bought jewelry in the longest time, but here we are with a random jewelry haul. I also went and did groceries, and I've sanitized my groceries, so I'm going to show you quickly everything that I got. I'm trying to keep it healthy, you guys. I'm really trying to keep it healthy. I got 3 tins of tuna in brine. I got some decaf coffee, broccoli. These are 3 avos. It was only 15 rand for 3 avos, which is super cheap. I got some spinach for the smoothies, tomatoes, jalapenos, and Doritos because I plan on making salsa tomorrow. I got some peanuts that I can snack on. I needed to get some more body spray for work, and I like this vanilla one. It smells quite nice. I got some sugar-free cool drink, and I got a hot water bottle. And then I got an ostrich steak. I got some chicken drumsticks, and I got some beef mince because obviously I couldn't find chicken mince, and I eventually gave up. That is the grocery haul. Since I was so healthy with my grocery haul, I decided to treat myself to chicken licken for dinner. Balance, guys. So I'm gonna put all the stuff away, enjoy my chicken licken, watch some TV. I know that The Bachelorette South Africa is playing tonight.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the finale of The Bachelorette South Africa.
We've made it to Friday, so good morning, guys. It's a few minutes before 4 in the morning, and I'm just getting ready for work. Last night I spent the evening watching The Bachelorette South Africa. It was the finale episode. Deniso, our bachelorette, chose her man. I'm so happy that they're still together, because the one thing that I dislike about watching any of the Bachelor series and seasons is that, like, you invest so much of your time like following their story and their, you know, their love story and everything, and then you get to the end and find out who they chose. And obviously, like, filming happens, like, at least with us, they finished filming back in December and it's end of May now, and South Africa is only just finding out who she chose, so it's a few months ahead obviously. But usually you come to the finale episode just to find out that, oh, they've already broken up in real life. But luckily with this season they are still together, which I think is fantastic. My sign-on's at 5 a.m, so I should be heading out the door in a few minutes. Oh, and let me show you guys the black earrings and put them on. I think they look so cool.
Not the fortunate ones. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun.
I forgot to mention that I'm flying to Cape Town and back today, which should be cool. A nice quick day. Should be back around lunchtime. But wow, it is cold right now. Like, I'm literally in a full-on coat. Freezing. It's raining in Cape Town. Very miserable couch potato weather. But I'm at work and it's been fun so far. The crew is great. We had a very strong headwind coming down here, so the flight was about 2 hours and 10 minutes. And I think it's going to take us an hour and 35 minutes to get back to Joburg, but gotta go. Passengers boarding. And we're done with the day. Back in sunny Joburg. Time to go home. Alright, I'm back home. It's 12 now. I got home just after 11 and I've been on the phone with Charmaine since I got back because it's her birthday today. But the flights overall were good, but something weird did happen in the first flight. I was flying as two right in the back, and in the beginning of our flight I went up front to just have a quick chat with the crew in the front. We went to the back galley and we were having our coffees. Like 10-15 minutes later, because we're supposed to do like cabin checks every 15-20 minutes and check on our pilots, I decided to go through and do that. And I checked on the passengers, made sure that everyone's masks were still on, and then I went and chatted to the pilots for a little bit. Then when I came out of the flight deck to go to the back, I came out and I closed the door behind me, the flight deck door. And as I turned around, I felt something brush my hair like this. So it wasn't very light. It felt like someone was really touching my hair. And I turned around and there was no one there. There was you guys, there was literally no one there. I had the weirdest moment, like goosebumps, everything, because I literally turned around immediately and there was no one there. I thought one of the pilots had followed me out or something, I don't know, but there was no one there. So how do we explain that? What touched my hair? So I went to the back and I told the crew about it, and one of my colleagues said that they'd actually experienced a death on board that aircraft. So they were joking with me, but they were like, maybe it was a ghost. And I know that they were just saying it as a joke, but like, I honestly started thinking that it might be true, because I didn't imagine that, you guys. I did not imagine that someone legitimately touched my hair. And it wasn't like a little brush where it like might have been the wind or something, you know. I don't know how it would be the wind on an aircraft, but you know what I mean. Like, it felt like someone literally touching my hair, like pressing on it. It was just the craziest experience ever. I feel like the aircraft I was on today had a ghost on it, but it was a friendly ghost because clearly they were telling me they like my hairstyle. How crazy and random is that? But anyway, that is the highlight of my day. Guys, I'm on 1,900 subscribers right now and don't even know what to say. Like, I think that that is amazing. So thank you to everybody that has been subscribing as of late. Thank you to everybody that leaves me a thumbs up or leaves me a comment or just interacts with me in any sort of way on my channel. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Anyway, yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye now so I can take it easy over the weekend. Don't forget to spread good vibes and be kind, and I'll see you all very soon. Have an awesome weekend, guys. Bye bye.